を決めてくるか。
Smack the fly.
Have a seat.
Damn.
Not yet. Not yet. I told you about Jack Johnson back in the day. He'd like knock dudes out. Well, he'd when he was the champion, and everyone was like, "This black man cannot defeat." You know, the our strongest white boxers back in the day, and he'd like knock them out or gut them, and then before they went down, he'd be like, "Not yet, boss. Hold on," and hold them up in the ring.
Oh my
so that
God.
they don't go down. The fight has to continue. Come on, hold up.
I'm gonna cook you real slow.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Knock you down and then catch you so that you don't go down and the fight doesn't end. Not yet, boss. Hold on.
Where the hell did you learn to fight like that? Miss Tatsu's got nothing on you.
I told you beating Miss Tatsu was just a fluke. If you can't even deal with me, you're no match for her.
If you say so. What are you gonna do with me?
Well, we're at the pier. Plenty of oil jumps around. You get the picture.
You're joking, right? You've been watching too many movies. I can't even swim.
Even if you could, you wouldn't get far in one of those. It's a one-way trip to the bottom.
But I'm sorry, okay? I'll do whatever you ask. Just let me live.
Too late. You picked the wrong people to mess with. Now get in the drum.
That's enough, Kiryu.
Never killed anybody. Just heavily implied. You okay?
Yeah, I'll be fine. Still a bit groggy, though. So, Hiroya.
World, was he bluffing? If Tatsu didn't stop him, was Kiryu bluffing?
Morally
Damn.
gray. Morally gray. Yeah.
His internal monologue never said, she's gonna stop me, right?
You just said you'd do whatever we ask to save yourself, right? I did. And you're a man of your word? Sure. Then you're going to give back all the money you've taken from debt collectors. What? But that's hundreds of millions of yen. And besides that, I've already spent it. You're going back on your word? No. Then get out of here. We know where to find you. So don't even think about skipping town. Got it.
And another warning before you go.
Yeah?
You lay a finger on Miss Tatsu again, and I'll make sure the fish are gnawing those fingers off before the sun sets. You got that?
Loud and clear. How did you lose to such a scrub?
Yeah, I guess you have nothing more to teach me then. That's the end of the road.
You're a lifesaver, Kiryu. I don't know how to thank you.
Yeah.
Don't sweat it. I'm the one who should be grateful for all the training you've given me. Thanks.
Well, it doesn't look like there's anything more I can teach you. You've proven you're strong enough already.
Couldn't have done it without you, Miss Tatsu. I'll stop by whenever I need to brush up.
Sure thing. I'll make sure I'm ready for you.
Great.
Essence of the beast.
Overrun.
Heat action.
Hito. And the CP.
We learned all of her moves.
But we're still gated off because of the business. XXX, Y near 4 enemies with heat bar. Oh my god, that's so precise. Okay.
When your health is full. And on third heat bar.
Max health, max heat, 4 enemies, XXXYY. My God. All right.
Send them flying, huh?
Got it.
Is that what's happening?
I guess so. I mean, this must be incredible for it to be that gated, you know? And why not? Okay. Yeah.
We're done here.
How polite of you.
We'll be back for fish, maybe.
And to be and that's real, by the way. When in Japan, we've taken taxi rides out where the dude was like, we waited, and then like caught the ride back afterwards. He's like, yeah, go ahead, I'll be here. You know, it's like, shit, thank you.
Without knowing how long you were gonna do in?
Well, we kind of indicated, you know, that it would be
15
like,
minutes or so, and
or like you know, or like an hour. And,
wow.
Yeah.
No wonder they're so expensive.
I mean, no, not always that service, but just catching it when I didn't have the JR pass from we weren't at Narita, we were at the other airport, so it was a bit trickier. What am I doing? I'm going to get the fish.
Oh yeah, you need bait, right?
Oh no, I'm just gonna buy the sushi. It's fine. Wait, is it the other way?
There's nothing wrong with me.
Down
There's nothing
here.
wrong with you. Don't eat a fish. M-Store, Kamurocho. Tuna and egg sandwich.
Ugh.
Weird.
No, thank you. You know what? If I'm gonna waste slots, might as well waste them on the premium shit. Where was the... Oh yeah, there's the weapon dealer too. Convenience. Drugstore was this one. Is that a different... What is that icon? Oh, it's a shakedown icon. Okay, well. Yeah, we're not in shakedown shape. That's the original shakedown too. Egashira.
Not fighting today.
I have no drinks.
Yeah.
I'm busted up. And he's still wearing his... I guess it's a trilby and not a fedora.
I'm not too knowledgeable with the hats and their names.
Not that collar again. That sounds like a side quest waiting to happen. Sometimes when you call someone who's wearing a fedora, when you tell them that they're wearing a fedora, and they might get upset and say, actually, it's a trilby. Mm-hmm. But, fun fact, the moment you say that, your trilby becomes a fedora. it actually has transitive properties, believe it or not.
That's some Heisenberg incertitude stuff. Filled up.
ありがとう。いらっしゃいませ。
Fish are taking up space. Yes. All right, so down south. And if we see a shakedown, we'll do a shakedown. I didn't know that he shows up on the map though. I think that's the first time I ever noticed that. Did you see it? It was like it's like a pink enemy icon, and it had like broader shoulders to it.
Okay. I had not noticed.
But it doesn't have a giant range though, so like I guess it's only once he's within vision, line of sight.
Yo, yo.
いらっしゃいませ。
Right.
Yo, Fugu? That might be a quest line, man. Here.
How about this old fish?
Hey, there's no staling in this game. Unlike Dredge. Okay. I didn't save. I should save. Saving is important. Especially in a game that crashes sometimes and fucks up your items.
Crash save incoming. Okay, we good. All right, we have a test for you,
いらっしゃい
Genji.
ませ。
Like, what the fuck do you got? How about this, though?
Didn't even bat an eye.
Nothing?
Didn't even blink.
Wow.
うまいな。
We just don't mention it. Of course he's that good.
Uh-oh.
Oh, shit. Wait. Hold on.
No.
It's especially good today. Sorry. It was so good I was at a loss for words.
You had me worried there for a second. But I'm happy to hear it. I liked it.
It's just so good. You're making real progress, Genji. Your sushi's getting better every time I come.
I appreciate the encouragement, but it's still nowhere near as good as my old man's sushi.
I mean it, Genji. It's time you had some confidence in your own skills. Believe in yourself.
You think so?
Keep comparing your sushi to what your dad made. I can understand how you wish you were just as good as the master chef with decades of experience under his belt. But comparison's not fair to you. If you let that comparison hurt your self-confidence, you're just holding yourself back. Let yourself walk your own path and make sushi the way you want.
My own sushi. My dad passed away and the restaurant dropped into my lap. I didn't feel ready. Not a day passed without nagging thoughts that maybe it wasn't right for a greenhorn like me to be serving customers. I feel like what you just said finally dispelled those worries. It's such a weight off my shoulders.
Girl. My tongue.
I'll follow your advice and make my own path to create the best sushi I can make.
Sounds great. I'm looking forward to it.
I can't wait to have you try it, Kiryu-san. Come back soon if you're still alive.
I will. Hey, it ain't good fugu unless the poison hits your tongue just a little bit. Unless you feel the numb sting. You know, just to say, I cut it on the line and I grazed you with enough. But what the fuck can you do with a 1,000,000-year-old fish? This is really good. This is the best sushi I've ever had. Probably a restaurant critic.
Glad you like it.
I've been to many restaurants, but your sushi is truly exceptional. I've never had anything like it. You put a refreshingly new twist on classic sushi. Well done. He's full of praise for Genji's sushi. Genji looks like he's overcome the doubts that were holding him back. So, what's your secret? How do you make sushi that feels traditional and novel at the same time?
I'm just following advice from a very insightful person.
You mean a sushi master? So what's his advice?
He told me to believe in myself. Right, Kiryu-san?
Oi.
Hey, don't drag me into this.
Hey.
Oh, are you by any chance a sushi master he was talking about?
Yeah.
Yeah. No, you got the wrong idea. See what you got me into, Genji? Yeah. Oh well.
Yeah.
1 Michelin star.
Hey, that's still a star.
Yeah.
Pretty
It's not
good.
worth planning a trip around, but it is worth going out of your way. Right? 0 stars is like a worthy experience. You should visit it. 1 is like, go out of your way if you can.
Oh, they do give a something for 0?
Yeah, 0 is 0 is
We went, it
acknowledged.
was all right.
Acknowledged and worth noting.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, noteworthy essentially. 1 is like, go if you go if you can. 2 is
Worth it.
worth the journey, I think, or like definitely go here if you're capable of, or if you could, like, if you're in the area or something like that. And then like 3 is like worth planning an entire travel just for this,
Just to go there.
yeah,
Damn.
type of thing.
Kiryu-san, sorry for bringing this up out of the blue, but do you work in real estate?
Yeah, I do. How'd you know?
I'm friends with the manager at Yurikaze, actually. He said business has been much better since you started managing the property for him. I was hoping that maybe you could do the same for me. Would you be interested?
Sure, of course. Are you sure about this?
Absolutely. It's getting harder and harder to do business here with all those tycoons buying out places and doing as they please in Kamurocho.
All right. And the thing with the stars, too, is that you can lose a star.
Yeah.
Once you get one, it doesn't mean you're getting it
yeah.
next year or every time. So, it's a time-sensitive thing.
You got the Sea Master.
Cool. And we're full up. But, and like, I was like, wait, why does Michelin, the tire company, have the ultimate prestige food guide?
Yeah.
What's the connection there with the Michelin man that just, with all the rolls and shit?
The Bibendum Michelin.
Yeah, and it's just like cars, tires, what? And it's like, because their whole thing is like, they wanted to create a reason for people to travel. And like they're like, oh, this is a fun idea to just be like, here's some really good restaurants that you can travel to with your Michelin tires.
Right.
You should go drive the journey, travel, go to these places with your Michelin branded stuff,
Fair.
And then like early on, they kind of just went like, oh shit, this is like a guide that is actually helpful. And then they kind
Let's
of like
spread it
it
out.
became prestigious from like a long time ago. Yeah.
Sick.
Done and done. Sushi Gin will now take a mortal blow.
We'll never go there again.
Never, no, we maxed them out. We got their money. We pretended to be friends.
Wow.
We're fucking done.
A real narcissist.
I saved his business. We became best friends, and we're out.
Won't even be at his funeral.
I mean, that's the... What is... If that is not the... That's the most classic persona, is you get them to 10. You know, you get your relationship to 10. You max out, you get everything you need from them. And then we fucking call it. What am I going to do? Waste more days hanging out with you? I'm not getting anything out of it. Right. We walked away to complete the Leisure King area.
Yep.
So that we would come back in time to start the collection. Oh, fuck. Jesus Christ. Rank up. Like, the sidetracking it's out of control in this game. But it is the game. Alright. And these payouts are ready.
Uh-oh.
Bitch! Didn't even drop a pixel. 1% up. Unimpressed. See, the money's too low for him. 2 million ain't shit. You can tell by how excited he gets. I don't know what the line is, but when he goes gun gun something, suruze, it's like, oh shit, he's feeling it.
Stacking that paper.
All right. 1 and 1, we Gucci. You guys gotta go. It's gotta be Nugget.
Chicken!
I'll trust in you. I'll trust in you, chicken. Leave it all up to you. -2. Ah, God damn it. Fuck. -4 though. Only when the area is secure. Okay. Yeah, these areas are pretty light on pins.
Oh, Mr. President, about that job opening, we have another applicant.
There we go. What kind of person is it this time?
This time, the applicant is a girl. I read her application, and she has neat handwriting, and her photo was pretty cute.
I see. So she's cute.
Mr. President, you better not hire her based on her looks.
Of course not.
What do you want to do? Do you want to do the interview now?
Yes. Okay. I'll interview the candidates.
Great. Let's do this. You'll need to look respectable for the interview, of course.
You know, it's kind of a pain to put the glasses on every time I do an interview. Can't I just interview like this?
Oh, heavens no. It's important for you to look intelligent.
If you say so. All right. Don't hire based on looks. Be a professional. Just cue, I wanna be your girl. Why is this music playing?
You look really good in those, you know.
Oi.
Wait a minute. Are you just making me wear them because you like them?
Well, actually,
Ah.
here's our next candidate. It's time for the interview.
Guess you're off the hook for now. Come in.
Excuse me.
All right. Business suit.
I'm Sakurako Chogasaki. Pleased to meet you.
But this is the 80s and your shoulder pads are way too small. I want M. Bison shit. The fuck is that? I'm looking for Legion of Doom shoulder pads. Come on. Yes, likewise. Oh, right. Dozo.
Thank you.
She seems so ladylike.
Yes, apparently her family runs a traditional Japanese inn. Maybe she helps out there?
Makes sense. I can see her wearing a kimono.
Well, we better ask her some questions. We need to figure out if she'll be a good fit here.
Right. So, Jogosaki-san, why don't you take a minute to tell us about yourself?
Yes, certainly. I'm impressed. This sounds like a real interview.
I picked a book up on interview techniques.
You're studying on your own? I'm so glad you're finally taking your presidential responsibilities seriously.
Well, naturally.
May I begin? Oh, right. Sorry. Please do. Okay, my name is Sakurako Chogasaki. I majored in business administration. My biggest strength is that I have actual work experience. My family runs a traditional inn, so I work with guests daily while growing up. When we were short-staffed, I was even put in charge of the kitchen. I learned how to cook from pros. If I ever get the chance, I would love to bring you a traditional meal.
Wow!
I'm confident about my eagerness and fitness. It means I don't give up easily. I very much hope you will give me the opportunity to prove myself to you.
Doesn't sound like a script.
Oh, also, I often get asked at interviews, so I will save you the bother of doing so. I'm wearing plain white underwear. Thank you. That was solid. She even told us the color of her underwear to shut that down quick. She's amazing.
Yeah. Now I don't have to ask her.
Damn. Let's talk about what she just told us. Was there anything you want to get more details on?
What should we talk about in more detail? What can you cook? He says you're a good cook. What are your signature dishes?
Let's see. I'm quite good at meatloaf, omelets with rice filling. What else?
Omuraisu?
Oh, I make a pretty great white sauce. I often use it for preparing gratin and European pasta dishes.
Let's go!
Oh, that's impressive. You can make a white sauce from scratch, and you're so worldly.
That's my shit. That is impressive.
It's easy to overcook the white sauce, you know. Until I got the hang of it, I found it a challenge too. Assuming I get the job, I'd be happy to bring some in for you to try. Oh, really? Yes, please.
Oi.
Hey, this is a job interview, not a restaurant. Why aren't you taking over the family inn?
Well, I do find the job rewarding in its own way, and I love interacting with the guests. However, it's also very small and closed world. The entire day revolves around the inn and nothing else. Even if I were to eventually inherit the inn, I would like to broaden my horizons out here in the real world before I settle into that role. Wow, she's got it all figured out.
She does. Young professional. Why do you feel confident in your fitness? You said you have confidence in your fitness. Why is that? That zoom out is like a punchline camera.
I belong to a dance club at my university. Dancing is more physically taxing than it may appear, so I think it has helped me build my endurance.
I see. I imagine you do traditional dancing for your guests. Or maybe you can do that once you take over for the inn.
Perhaps. But for now, I would rather find fulfilling work at your firm than think about the family inn. Oh, so she dances. I bet she'd look great doing a traditional dance in a kimono.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind seeing that.
That's about all the questions we have, I think.
Imagine if that was a job interview, though. Hey, what do you cook? Wow, you can dance? Oh, you're going to take over the business? That's cool. All right. You know?
Chokasaki-san, do you have any questions regarding our firm? Yes, not to be too forward, but is there a large inequality gap between men and women here? No, I wouldn't say that. Thank you. It's a great relief to hear that. Times are changing, you know. I was hoping I could find a job that would let me work just as hard as any man. We have to hire Chokasaki-chan, Mr. President. She's a keeper for sure.
It's the 80s, Jogasaki. You got a ways to go in Japan. I'm not so sure about that.
Huh? What is there to think about? A girl this courteous and so eager to work is a rare find in this day and age.
She seems that way, sure. But there's something not quite right that I'm trying to figure out.
Huh? Is there something wrong?
Yeah. Something's off. Something she said doesn't jive.
You mean she's lying about something?
Actually, I think it's just she's the second candidate in a game where we just got fleeced and comedy works in threes. So she's probably a complete second red herring. I can't quite put my finger on it, though.
What did she say that struck you as inconsistent?
Oh, you gotta pay attention here. The summary, why she's taking over the inn.
Also, you can ask her for info before pointing out the inconsistency, or
I don't know. I'm going to interpret this as, oh yeah, the last option is point out which one. Okay, so check the tapes, and then pick the correct answer. Who's the culprit?
So,
Sorry, Jogasaki. Can you give me a brief summary of yourself again?
okay. My name is Sakurako Jogasaki. I majored in business administration. My biggest strength is that I have actual work experience. My family runs a traditional inn, so I worked with guests daily while growing up. When we were short-staffed, I was even put in charge of the kitchen. I learned how to cook from pros. If I ever get the chance, I would love to bring you a traditional meal. I'm confident about my eagerness and fitness. It means I don't give up easily. I very much hope you will give me the opportunity to prove myself to you. Also, I often get asked at interviews, white underwear.
Find the job rewarding in its own way. I love interacting with the guests. It's also a very small and closed world. The entire day revolves around the inn and nothing else. Even if I were to inherit the inn, I'd want to broaden my horizons in the real world before settling into that role.
Okay.
Meatloaf, omurice.
And the white sauce for gratin European pasta dishes. Right, easy to overcook. Found it a challenge.
I mean, it wouldn't be something like, oh, gratin doesn't imply a white sauce. Because a lot of things can be gratin, but that doesn't seem like a sticking point. There's definitely the possibility of that. Something I want to ask you again. Confidence in your fitness.
Dance club. Dancing is taxing, but she has good endurance.
Traditional dancing for your guests. Once you take over the inn, wants to work first.
So she works at an inn.
Hold up.
She learned to cook from pros. And she's doing meatloaf, omelets with rice filling, and white sauce for gratin and European pasta dishes.
Could it be the white sauce? Like, that's the only vaguely off thing, but it's not really that off. Let's see.
What was traditional meals as omurice and...
Did the word traditional pop up, though?
Can you check it again?
I just did that.
Meatloaf, omelets with rice.
Well, what else?
Okay, in the previous thing, she mentioned that she learned from pros in the top one, in the big summary. Can you look at it again?
Because, yeah, I just went to check if that said traditional or not.
Yeah, look at the first one on top. She said she learned from pros. Majored in business administration.
Work experience, traditional inn, worked with guests daily while growing up. Short-staffed, put in charge of the kitchen, learned how to cook from pros. If I ever get a chance, I'd love to bring you a traditional meal. Yeah. So she'd love to bring you a traditional meal. She learned to cook from pros. But pros can teach you non-traditional things too. Is it the implication that it's automatically going to be that?
So the things that are sticking with me are learning from pros. She can bring a traditional meal. She can do omelette with rice.
So if the
meatloaf,
European dish is not fitting into
the white sauce.
But if the European dish stands out as something that's not supposed to fit in with what she's saying,
Does the work at the inn clash with the majoring in business or not?
I don't find so. It's more
Did she
just
do
like
both? Yeah.
I don't find so, but it's more just like, does saying that I learned from pros automatically narrow down what you would have learned?
Yeah.
The language doesn't necessarily force that.
I guess the next part will narrow it down for us when we try to point it out.
That's why I was going to go to it.
Yeah.
Because you'll see what the options are.
Uh-huh.
Objection!
Which pair of Jogasaki's statements don't jive?
I have all I needed. Summary and not taking over the inn. Summary and signature dishes. Summary and confidence and fitness. Not taking over the inn and signature dishes. Not taking over the inn and confidence and fitness. Signature dish and confidence and fitness. Here are the statements again. Yeah. Let's see if it's the food. Summary and signature dishes. It's her summary and signature dishes. Those two statements don't add up.
Really? Well, now that I think about it, maybe you're onto something.
Yogasaki, there's something inconsistent in your story.
Inconsistent? What might that be?
Oh, the actual turnabout is fair play theme kicking in. You said your family runs a traditional Japanese inn, and you help out there on a daily basis.
Yes, that's correct.
You said you're put in charge of the kitchen, which made you a better cook.
Is that a problem? If I'm working in a kitchen, it's only natural that I should become a better cook. How could that be inconsistent?
Marina, let's say you were to stay at a traditional inn. What kind of dinner would you expect?
Well, if it's a traditional inn, it would of course be Japanese cuisine like sashimi and nimono. Oh, and in the winter, a hot pot would be wonderful.
Right. And what's Jogasaki good at cooking?
Meatloaf, omelette with rice, white sauce for gratin, and... Oh!
I don't know about you, but no traditional inn I know would serve those dishes. Have anything to say for yourself, Jogasaki-san? Hold it! Igiari!
Wow. So you're really gonna nitpick me on something that minor, huh? I bet you're a real hit with the ladies.
Okay, so it's not the classification of the food, it's the classification of the inn itself that dictates what types of food you should be getting there entirely.
I didn't like compute it like that because I was like, she could work the inn and still learn how to do other things. You know?
I learned from the pros can mean anything.
Yeah.
It's open-ended.
So like,
But here it's not that the I learned from the pros I can bring you something traditional. It's the other prior. The inn itself is traditional, therefore everything should match with that.
Yeah.
At the top of the paper, you know.
Chugaseki-san? Yes, you're right. I made it all up. Grew up in a traditional inn? Are you kidding? I came up with that to spruce up my resume. So what? But
What are you, deaf, bitch?
incidentally, I also lied about being a good cook. I got too carried away with the details, I guess. Was everything a lie? Even the part about doing traditional dance at school? You're the ones who assumed it was a traditional dance. I really do belong to a dance club at school.
I see.
The School of Hard Knocks. I'm a platinum where I come from. You don't have shit on me.
I see. Thank you for coming. I appreciate that. Well, here's your travel money.
But my kind of dance is hip hop.
Ow!
Hip hop.
Hip-to-hop! Hip-to-hop!
ですか。
何それ？
何それ？
ヒップホップ。ヒップはラップラップミュージック。
ああ、リズム&ブルーズ。
ああ、そう。聞いてない？Black music.
Black music.
in Terrace House, there's a guy who raps, and he's like half black, and like when he's rapping, he literally calls it. He's like, it's black music.
Black music.
Black music.
I am so done here. Hurry up with my cab fare. I'll settle for 20,000 yen.
Oh shit! Yes, of course, absolutely. We'll get it to you right away.
Okay.
Of course, we're not giving you cab fare. What the fuck is wrong with you? Oh wait, we're not in Osaka. Wait, we don't pay scammers.
Huh? That's not what you promised. The posting said I'd get cab fare for taking an interview. Why else would I bother coming? You should be ashamed, you liars.
Seems to me you're a liar too. If it's okay for you to lie, but not us.
Huh? What's that supposed to mean? You don't make a damn bit of sense.
Usatsuki. You just don't want to face the facts. Get over yourself, princess. Bet you got everything you wanted your whole life, huh? Well, wise up. Out in the real world, nobody's gonna pay for your self-centered lying through your teeth. The real world's a jungle, not a playground, and nobody gets anything they don't earn. So get out of my sight.
Sheesh. I hope I never get on your bad side, Mr. President.
Case closed. Yeah. Sorry for shouting.
It's okay. But wow, that was impressive how you caught that inconsistency in her story. I didn't realize until you pointed it out.
Yeah. It was kind of impressive, wasn't it?
I'm beginning to find new respect for you, President Kiryu. Oh, but I guess we have to start over with recruiting.
Yeah. Thanks for taking care of that.
Of course, sir. Your ace secretary has your back. Nice. You didn't get hustled this time.
Close call.
Was very close.
She said the color of her panties.
Yo, I was like, you're hired. Oh, damn.
God damn it. Just pre-Seku-Hara. Preloaded.
I know how this works.
Playing the game. Jesus.
I'll let you hit it. Like, no, okay, we'll call you back.